Happy Christmas Eve, one and all. I hope you're all doing good and you're all prepared for tomorrow and that you have a great day off with your family and that you have some good food and drinks and all that sort of stuff, because that's what Christmas is about, and little baby Jesus, of course. So this video is going to be my review on Matrix 4, Matrix Resurrections. I didn't think it was particularly good. It wasn't awful. It wasn't great though, by any stretch of the imagination. The first film, which came out in 1999, had a huge impact on cinema and culture more generally, I believe, from the bullet time, swerving the bullets, the kung fu, the sort of BDSM, leather, fashion, the glasses. I've kind of got some black shades on in honour of the film. The sequels weren't that great, get very convoluted. It's quite a philosophical concept anyway. There's a lot of parallels between Plato's cave allegory, and some Descartes, I think. They're sort of having consciousness programmed into a machine. But the original, like I say, masterfully done, from the kung fu to the bullet time, slow motion shots. I mean, they were big on leather. That sort of stays almost very like sort of, is it cyberpunk, sort of like BDSM, to be fair. That is the look they went for and achieved. But yeah, this newest one just isn't that great. It feels quite uninspired. It's very meta. That seems to be something Hollywood is really keen on these days. Maybe it's due to the success of Deadpool. A lot of self-references. This isn't a spoiler, but one line right at the start, one character says to Neo, Keanu Reeves, Warner Brothers want to remake The Matrix, whether we're involved or not. And it wasn't really that funny, but there's a bit at the start where they are really trying to make fun of the original almost, and it seems a little bit bizarre. I mean, other films that have done it recently have done it in a smarter, slicker way. This felt quite heavy-handed, but I won't go into the plot too much. But essentially, Neo is back, Trinity is back, some of the other characters are back, played by different actors. The action is okay, nothing too inspired, looks like any other action film really. The storyline, like I say, is very meta, is very... They take it in a somewhat interesting direction, but really, it's not sustained. It's only one of the sisters now that's directing. They were the Wachowski brothers in the original trilogy, now they're the Wachowski sisters, but both of them produced it, but only one of the sisters directed it. It's good seeing Keanu Reeves reprise his role. Carrie-Anne Moss, I believe that's her name, Trinity. She's quite good in it. There's a new character who's very good in it. I don't know her name. British actress. She's good, but yeah, it's definitely not the worst film I've seen all year, and it's far from one of the better films I've seen this year. I would watch it if you like the original, and I think most people do. Like I say, the sequels weren't that great. I would probably say the sequels are better than this one though, as a gauge, in my opinion. But I'm glad I saw it on my birthday. I remember watching the original on VHS in 2000, so I'd have been 8 then. And I remember really enjoying it. Doing kung fu moves around my living room, having no real idea about what the storyline was with regard to robots and red and blue pills, etc. But I also remember going to see Shrek the following year or something around that sort of time, and they were doing moves from The Matrix, so it really was a cultural, it really had an impact on popular culture. But yeah, this one won't, and I don't even know if this one will get a sequel. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. It's always good seeing Keanu Reeves in films, but yeah, I probably sound quite uninspired talking about it because it is a meh film. There's not much to take away from it. But if you're a fan of it, go watch it, check it out, let me know what you think. Not that great, but Kingsman's coming out soon. I'm going to watch that, and then I'm going to do a top 3 best films of the year and top 3 worst films. This won't be in either category. It's really a middle of the road film, and in comparison to the first film, night and day. Have a great day today, Christmas Eve, and have a brilliant day tomorrow. Be kind to yourselves. All the best. Cheers.